So what about?
Why are you so upset about all this, Will?
Because no one on the other side wants to acknowledge any of this. It's like it exists and everyone's just like, Trump mania is over. And it's like,
so now it's like a wrestling show.
So now it's just over. Like Trump lost the election, or did he? And,
hold on. Did he legitimately lose the election?
How does anyone know for sure? But there's videos of ballots. There's video of supposed people.
What is your personal thoughts? And I'll share mine.
What do I think?
Yeah.
Emotionally, hell yeah. Like, look, Joe Biden is supposedly the most popular president in American history. There's football stadiums screaming, fuck Joe Biden, fuck Joe. These are college kids. Like, if those videos are actually real,
so
you telling me?
That's my thing. It's like, I feel like, I just don't see it. Like, he got more votes than Obama. I could see how Obama won. People wanted Bush done. Yeah. They were tired of the war. They were tired of everything going on. They wanted change, right?
Yeah.
So, and, I served under Obama, and I did not like it personally. I didn't like being a business owner under him. But nonetheless, whatever. I get how he won legitimately. Bro, I just don't. As a very grounded human being in this country, I just don't see how it happened.
Maybe people aren't grounded. I don't know.
I mean, maybe the country is so far off.
Well, city centers, right? Because if you go out to any rural area, like where I'm from,
81 million people, bro, voted for Sleepy Joe. Come on.
And cackling Kamala.
I just don't see. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not saying that it is. I just don't see how it legitimately happened.
Yeah, I think. Why are we not locked down right now?
I don't know.
Isn't it supposedly worse than what it was back during election season?
I think that because people are so on edge, I don't think you can lock us down right now. I think you would. I mean, you're already seeing a huge growing rebellion in the country of people saying, "Nah, I'm done." I mean, now you got states suing over this COVID policy.
Yeah.
Like, people are done. They're done.
Yeah, but it's so scattered, like, just like my thoughts are on this, because you'll say something, it's like a rabbit hole to somewhere else. Like, COVID's horrible, but then you look at football stadiums and just people don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like they're just like stadiums packed out.
Why isn't the Taliban getting knocked out?
Oh, dude, why are the Afghans vaccinated? They are coming to America? Quick question. How about the southern border? What about those thousands of people living under bridges in Texas? What about those people? Are they vaccinated?
I mean,
I don't know.
Maybe Biden's crew is going down there with the jab.
Are they getting the swab up the nose? Let's talk the rapid test. Garbage, right? So he sat on TV the other day and he said Walmart and all these other major carriers are going to start calling these rapid tests.
Okay,
right?
What is the rapid test?
I think it's a test you put up your nose, you swab it around, you put it on a stick. I don't know. I've never done one.
The one you do yourself.
Yeah.
You go through the CVS drive-thru, you can get a rapid test.
Just like,
You literally have no one like checking to see where you're getting. You could just touch it inside your nose.
But they pulled it off, right? It's done. Like, you can't do that because they found it so inaccurate, right?
No, but they're selling. So apparently the only good test that's accurate is a PCR. I could be very wrong on this, but from what I've talked to, everyone's like the PCR, whatever test that is actually the accurate one. The other ones, the rapid tests aren't that good. So this is what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
To fly, you had to have a negative test, right, within 72 hours or something like that, or
we just did this
vaccine,
coming back from Greece,
right?
Yeah.
So other day, my mom was getting married, but I got some.
Congratulations, Mom.
Yeah, love you, Mom. But I have old people that are in my family, and they're like 90s. Like I'm not. I'm not denying any of this, right? The COVID kills people who are immunocompromised and old people. Like that's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The problem is they try to take away people's liberties. Like they try to force something on someone, and then we start fighting back. Like no one, if they were like, hey, get the vaccine, or hey, first of all, everyone has to wear a mask. Your fucking shit sucks.
Yeah.
Like if it's something, it's just whatever. So I call the Medac and I'm like, hey, I need to get a test. They're like, okay. And they're like, well, I just want to let you know that even if this test shows negative, you can still be asymptomatic. So what fucking good is your test then? Like if I get this test and it says I'm negative, which means I should be good to go, you're telling me I could still have it. So what good is this? What good is this test doing
So is the
anybody?
test just for symptoms?
I don't. Yeah, apparently. So if it's
But
positive,
wouldn't you know if you had symptoms?
right? And so if it's positive, then you know.
Yeah.
But if it's negative, you could still be positive, just be asymptomatic, which was like this whole argument we had back a year ago when they were like, oh, you could be asymptomatic robots, or like, so your tests are shit. And this is the test that you're requiring people to have to show that they can travel when they could still be asymptomatic and still be carrying the virus. So your test is shit.
I don't understand why they're not letting, like in other countries when we were there, we were in Greece, they're allowing people to use the antibody test to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't the U.S. allowing people to use the antibody test to travel? It makes so much more sense
Right.
if you've had it and you
Yes.
know you
Well,
can't give it to anyone.
We don't acknowledge it. Natural immunity.
Well, now they're saying that if you have the antibodies, it's actually better than the actual.
Oh, you mean this thing called nature? Yeah. I feel like there's other conspiracies around too. I don't know if it's true or not, but like the FDA could not get emergency approval for the vaccine unless there were no other treatments. Courses of treatment available.
Yes. So that's why I think that they're pushing so hard back on any type of medicine that can. What was the
hydrochlorine.
When that was the first one,
They roasted that woman.
Good God. Like destroyed her, right?
She's in hiding. She's in a bunker somewhere in Kansas.
Now, with ivermectin and glutathione and NAD and all these different things that you can do to boost your immune system and kind of clear out, use antioxidants to clear out your body, right?
Yeah.
And the only way for them to continue to get federal government funding for this vaccine is if there's no other medicines that can treat it.
Yeah. There's big money in this.
So then pharmaceutical companies, in conjunction with big tech, just try to debunk everything so that they the money faucet stays on.
Right.
I mean, like that whole thing was with Joe Rogan and CNN. Like that was nuts.
Dude.
Did you see that they changed he did a story talking about what he did.
Right.
They took the video and changed the color of the video to green so he looked sick. And they're saying he's taking horse dewormers and this and that.
True.
boy.
Yes, but it's approved for human and
And it won a Nobel Peace Prize.
Just because
in
something
humans.
works for something doesn't mean it can't be used for something else.
But it was
for humans.
For humans, it won
100%.
for humans,
Yeah.
and that's how India is. It's like
We'll never hear about it.
we're not hearing
We'll
about
never-
it.
yeah.
We're not hearing about
Yeah.
it. But and again, going back to if you look at if you get into the special operations world to where you look at trying to basically fight terror. You chase the money.
Yeah.
Like when at a strategic level, anytime you look
Most crimes.
any crime, right? Any
Follow the
crime,
money, yeah.
you follow the money. Well, if we follow the money on this fucking thing,
Cities are burning down. You know what I mean? Like
it's
don't get cities burning down. We can't go to church, but they can fucking riot and loot cities. You know what I mean?
how
we
mad
can't.
are you, Will?
These things that just get me. Because they don't make any sense, but yet no one asked the
question.
So if I was like that, like during the last 4 years, previous 4, because that's what it is, it's ignorant. So if I was like that,
it's fear. You're selling fear.
But if I completely ignored whatever it is Trump did, you know what I mean? Because he's on my side or I'm on his side, then I get it and I was wrong, right?
Okay.
That's me acknowledging my fault.
Yeah.
But why can't anyone else seemingly do that now? Just be like, wow, this shit is not adding up. Like, what the fuck is he doing? What's up with Joe's broadcast just going blank?
Every time he asks a question.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta ask you a question. And then this shit just goes blank. And they asked the Secretary of State about that. What's his name? Blinken?
Yeah.
Blinken? And he was just like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea.
Yeah. Now, imagine if something was to go wrong on one of your Instagram posts. How quick would someone bring it to your attention, right? Like, I feel like there's always people out there willing to tell someone that something is wrong. Yeah, right? So,
Sounds off. Fix your sound. Whatever.
yeah, so imagine on that level,
Of course.
someone's up there saying, hey, This
Pull
shit
it.
cut off.
Pull
No,
it.
they didn't because he's like, Joe Biden is in complete control. Yeah, my ass.